Okay, I'm going to start working under the hood here, getting all these wires connected and bound up and looking good. Inside the cab, we're basically done. You know, the ignition switch connector was basically the only thing that really needed to be fabricated. You know, putting the connectors into the little plastic switch connectors and stuff like that. Everything else is pre-terminated. It's got the appropriate connector on the end, such as the headlight switch and the dimmer switch and the horn relay connector and stuff like that. So I'm pretty much done connecting wires under the dash. I'll need to do some cleanup, but as far as crimping connectors to the ends of wires, I'm pretty much finished under there. So I'm going to start. So like I said, I'm going to start here under the hood. And I basically, you know, I showed you there was 2 bundles, and I've got a few wires here. I still have this chunk of wire here all bound up. This is everything that goes to the back of the truck. So tail lights, brake lights, reverse lights, stuff like that. The other one, I've got it, the other bundle, I've got it strung out where it needs to be. So I just temporarily looped my wire feed up around, wiper feed up around the wiper switch. All the engine specific wires, ignition, water temp sender, oil pressure sender, starter solenoid, tachometer, stuff like that. I've all kind of temporarily routed it just out of the way and just kind of got it dangling over here. I'll get to that later, but I'm going to start with doing the headlights and the turn signals and the horns and stuff like that. And so I've bound up the wires that I need for that, kind of running them along the factory position here. Got a little factory little wire tie thing going there, and got another one up here, and I got my wire separated. The only wire that's going to continue, that's not going to be cut in this area, is the right turn signal wire. So that's just going to run across the front of the firewall, or I'm sorry, the core support, and over to the right turn signal. The rest of these, such as the headlight, low beam and high beam, those I'm going to connect them here and then have jumper wires coming out of the same terminals that go over to the passenger side headlight. Same with the horn, and same with the running lights. There is a left turn indicator, which obviously will dead end down here at the turn signal. So anyway, I'm going to get started. I'm not going to reuse my factory headlight connector. In the kit, they do give you new ones. There's 2 of these, and they give you the little connectors to crimp around your wires. Then you cram them into your big plastic connector, and then you go. And you do have a very small little wiring diagram right here. So basically what that's saying, we come over here to the headlight switch. Let's see, the dark or the light green one is high beam. So high beam will be over here, low beam here, and ground here. Let me double check that. Yeah, this is not going to stay put. So, but yes, this is the high. This point, this terminal right here is for high beam. This one on top is for low beam. This one over here on the left is for your ground. So I'm going to utilize the little connector that came in the kit. Also in the kit, they do give you a handful of pre-terminated ground wires. They're pre-terminated on one side, and then the other side, they got it clipped to put your connectors on. But there's obviously no connector there. Now up here, I'm going to have to cut these, especially for the headlights. I'm going to have to cut these off and use some larger ones, because I'm going to reuse my factory ground points, which was this bolt. There's another one of similar size over there. These little ring connectors are not nearly big enough to fit around that. So, but I'm still going to, you know, they're still nice little pre-cut wires of nearly the approximate length, so no reason to go buy wire and you know, cut it up. So it just comes in the kit. You already paid for it, might as well use it. So that's what I'm going to do, and I'll get started and then shoot some more video.